study abroad experiences thus far. Just a disclaimer is that these are all my opinions, just things that I've experienced while I've been here. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt because not everything applies to everyone. So yeah. So I'm studying abroad in the Netherlands. I'm in a reciprocal program with my school, so that means that I just pay my school's tuition and I come here and I don't have to pay tuition for this school because I'm still paying at my school. I just have to pay for like living expenses and everything else other than tuition. Why I wanted to study abroad. I wanted to study abroad because I wanted to always like travel the world and see different places and experience different things. So yeah, just for the longest time, I think it's because it started with like the British YouTubers and like watching them live their life in like London or just Europe in general. And I'm just like, oh wow, I really want to go there. It looks so cool. So yeah, that's where it stemmed from, and then it just grew from there. Because I'm like, you get older, and then you have more opportunities and stuff to like actually travel. So that's why in college I made it like a personal goal of mine to study abroad, and I did it. So, like as I said before, I think I'm studying abroad in the Netherlands, and things that I like about the Netherlands and things to like watch out for that are pretty cool are like nature. First of all, nature is like everywhere around here. Like literally, I live in the middle of a city, like right next to my campus, and it's really busy. It's like down the street, like 10 minutes this way is downtown, and then 5 minutes this way is like a whole field of farms, and it's crazy. But yeah, I usually go to the farms when I just want to relax because they put benches everywhere, so it's like you can sit there and just relax and like watch the water flow and everything, and just watch the farm animals just do their thing. And it's just, I don't know, if you like that kind of stuff, then you would like here because they have that kind of stuff everywhere. And so I think like, yeah, the Netherlands is really famous, I guess. I'm not sure if they're famous for it, but I just know that they have a lot of them here. They have a lot of canals, so like full of water and everything. Yeah, that's what a canal is. But yeah, they have a lot of water everywhere. So you see a lot of like ducks and like fish and geese and everything. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, and I really like that because I love nature. So I'm always in nature like whenever I have like enough free time to go sit down and just relax and be at peace. So yeah. The second thing I like about here is the food. Okay, so the food here is very, very different than America, in my opinion, or at least the East Coast where I'm from. The food here is very like, I don't know, it's like, despite how healthy pretty much everybody is here, the food is like pretty bad, like unhealthy. Like they have fried cheese called casse souffle. They have croquette, which is like a deep fried, like a deep fried thing with stuffed with minced meat. I guess like I don't know how to describe it. You can look it up. I'll put a picture in hopefully. And they have like French fries. French fries are like a big thing. Like they have things called snack bars, which are like on every corner. They're like their snack bars here are like pizza shops where I live. So there's like one everywhere. And so the snack bars usually sell like the casse souffle, the croquette, and French fries. Well, not French fries, fries in general, because they're not French fries. They're different. They're fries. And yeah, so that's nice. And they have one of my favorite things is called herring. Hodding, I think is how you say it in Dutch. Yeah, and that's really good. It's like, I think it's like salted fish. Like they put it in a barrel and they put it in salt water for like a whole 6 months or plus, 6 months plus, and it just sits in there, and then you take it out and then you eat it, and it's really good. You eat it from like the tail or whatever, upside down, and yeah, so that's what I like a lot. And they also have poffertjes and like pancakes, but like they're not crepe pancakes, but not American pancakes. It's like in the middle somewhere. That's really good. Stamp pot, all that stuff. I love it, and it's great. So yeah. Next. Oh, another thing I like about the Netherlands is the bike culture. So like you bike pretty much everywhere you go. You like as a teenager, I feel like, and like a young adult over here, most people don't drive. They just ride a bike everywhere because the bike can get you like you can get to like where I live in the middle of the town, in the middle of the city. I can like ride my bike and go downtown and go to the farms and go to the train station and everything, and just park my bike there and then go where I have to go after that. So getting places is not hard. I can ride my bike to school and ride my bike to the grocery store and everything like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. And they literally have like specific roads, like they're usually colored red, and for the bikes to go down. So like you have right away on like the red paths, like cause some okay I don't know how to explain it, but like sometimes they have the red paths separate just for bikes with bike traffic lights and everything like that, which I think is cool. But sometimes they have like in the little neighborhoods just red roads. So the red road is more like, bikes have right away on that road before cars. So cars are supposed to go pretty slow on it, and they're supposed to not, honk at the bikers to get out of the way because it is like a bike path that cars can go on. That's a good way to explain it. So yeah, I think that's cool. And yeah, I have an orange bike because over here, orange is a very national color. I think it's because they had like a king or something named Orania. That's how you say orange. So I think that's why. I'm not sure. Gotta fact check that. But yeah, so my bike is orange, and yeah, pencil is orange. Okay, whatever. Things I don't like about hair. So I know that like the culture here is like very straightforward and blunt and just like honest. Like in America we might be honest, but like we're gonna try and like save your feelings most of the time. So like if you think somebody's makeup is ugly, you're like, oh, it looks okay. You're not gonna say it looks great, but you're gonna say, oh, it looks okay. Well, over here they'll just be like, yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad. They'll tell you the truth, like blunt, even if it hurts your feelings. Which I don't really like that because I feel like it's hurtful. But I feel like it is what it is. If you don't look good, then you don't look good. Oh well. And another thing I don't like is that like if you look different than everybody else over here, you will get looked at differently. Like they will sometimes, I don't know if it's just me or what or how I look, but just like people just like to just stare like this as you walk by, and it's just like, okay, well, that's nice, whatever. I don't know what you're looking at, but I guess if there's something to stare at. But yeah, another thing I don't like is that for my college here, Utrecht University, I didn't get to choose when I wanted my classes like I do at my home university. At my home university, I can choose which classes I want. I have a wide range of classes to choose from, and I can choose when I want it and how frequently I want it, and etc. But over here, I just had to pick a class out of like maybe 20 classes, and they just told me when it happens, and then I had to go to it. So I don't like that because now my schedule is kind of messed up, where I have to wake up really early at like 8 o'clock, then come home, and then go back to school at like 5:15, which I don't like. But then, yeah, that happens like, 4 times a week now, which I really don't like. Because once I come home, I just want to stay home. I don't want to go back out to school, especially when it's like a 10-minute bike ride away, because it's just annoying. But yeah, on to things that I think are weird. I think like over here, weird in a good way, I should say, not weird in a bad way. I think it's weird that like usually front doors, like in America, front doors just have like a little peephole on it that you can see out of, but over here they just have full blown windows out on the door that you're supposed to put like foggy paper on so that they can't see in, but you can still get the light in. So I thought that was weird. I thought that was really weird because sometimes I just don't want people to be able to see into my house at all, regardless of if there's like foggy paper on it. I don't know, that's just me. And another weird thing is that the windows are huge. Like I've never seen windows like this big anywhere in the East Coast. So like the windows are huge and they let in a lot of light. So I think that's pretty weird or cool. And what I've noticed, not in my house specifically, but like at my friend's house, and or what I've noticed that's not at my house specifically, but at other houses, is that they usually have windows above the door. Like even the bathroom door, the front, no, not the front door, not the front door because the front door window is in the door, but like the bathroom door, bedroom doors, everything, a kitchen door has a window above it. And that's another thing. I think it's a European thing. I'm not sure if it's just specific to the Netherlands. Is that they have a kitchen door. I never knew that there was like such thing as like a kitchen room. Like I've never seen that before, and I thought that was just really interesting that people have rooms for their kitchen instead of just like, you know, kind of an open space kitchen. So yeah, another weird thing is that the sense of style here is obviously really different because we're in a different part of the world. So like a lot of the sneakers that I would get at my house, I cannot find over here. So unless they're like the really popular trendy ones that are like current, but like the kind of old time one like Air Maxes, like some of the old Air Maxes that you would find in America, you wouldn't find here. So I thought that was pretty weird. Oh, a lot of the houses here, like you can own like a full house, but it would be connected to another house and another house. So it would just look like townhomes, but they're actually just houses that people own. They're just connected. And I never see that at my house. Usually like those kind of houses are just rented out townhomes, but over here they're just houses that people own. So I thought that was pretty weird and something that was like interesting. Another weird thing that I thought was cool is that weed is legal here. So like when you go to Amsterdam or wherever, even where I live, there are like things called coffee shops that are like, you think it sells coffee, but no, it sells weed. And it's like, as long as you're a citizen here and you have your ID and you're above 18, you can buy it. So yeah, I think that's really cool and just like, you know, interesting. Yeah, coffee shops are everywhere. There are literally like maybe I think there's like 20 plus in the town I live in, and the town I live in is not that big, so to have that many coffee shops is cool. You have a lot of choice. So yeah, I can make another video on that if you guys think that's interesting and just my experiences with that. But yeah, other than that, I feel like yeah, yeah. If you want to know more about the Netherlands, I can always make another video about, because there's so much more to talk about. So I don't want to like put everything in this little study abroad video because it's supposed to be more broad for like people studying abroad in general and things that, you know, you can expect, like weird things about different countries and stuff. This is just the weird stuff about the Netherlands where I am. So yeah, if you want me to make a different video about the Netherlands in general and things that I think are interesting and like more clips and more things of me going around and doing stuff, then I can. I'm definitely making a King's Day vlog because it's my first King's Day and it's supposed to be great. So yeah, lastly, the language here is Dutch. So I'm learning to speak it. I'm not that good, but as long as people can understand me, you know, I'm not trying to be, you know, Miss Perfect. So I'm gonna get fluent. I want to become fluent eventually, but you know, right now we're just getting to the basics. So yeah, it's goed. That's how you say it's good in Dutch. So yeah, this is the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and you learned stuff about the Netherlands and about studying abroad in general and how different it can be from your like home university and stuff like that. And I hope this helped you to decide whether or not studying abroad is for you, especially to the Netherlands, and whether or not you think leaving home for so long is a good idea. So yeah, some things, like just a side note, like yeah, you know, you're gonna miss your family, but I mean like video call is as almost as good as in person. Like yeah, once you're alone, you're just like kind of talk to your mom or whomever for like an hour and then you're done and you're just like, okay, well it's nice to relax. I don't know, just me, but whatever. Yeah, this is the end. I hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos because I'm trying to make more videos because yeah, I just am. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.